I'm sure by now you are aware that I'm not afraid to have a difficult conversation. So let's have another Mpandlane conversation. Still on tactical versus competition. So I've just done a high level tactical pistol course with a company that people that were teaching us, there were instructors. I would say they were more, not operators, but more combat orientated. These people are like go to war and come back from war. So they just came back from a war and then they were teaching us the goods. So the reason I was doing this course for me, for my education and to become a well-rounded instructor. I don't see myself wanting to become an operator, but it's one of those courses I would say if you are an operator and you want to take your game to like the proper next level, it's one of those courses I will say go to. It's pricey, but the thing is about the priciness of this course is that it's got a low round count. For 3 days, from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, for 3 days, we only shot 300 rounds. Yeah, I understand. Could have been more expensive if we shot more, blah, 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 blah. First day was all about practical shooting and that kind of stuff. And that's when my brain started going like, what is going on? They're using the words that I normally will hear in the vicinity of competition shooting, which is dynamic shooting, dynamic movement, instinctive shooting, those kind of terms. And then again, I go, no, man, this has all got to do with competition shooting, learning how to shoot from positions, different positions, and blah, 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 blah. That's what that means. Dynamic movement, all this. Even when we got to dynamic movement in this course, the guy even said to us, we must not cross our legs. And of course, I had to ask why. He explained and explained and explained and explained. I don't buy it. I think some of these courses, let's just be honest. Ne? A white person taught you this, and then that person cannot dance or move or any of those things. And then you're going to meet some of us that have been dancing for all our lives. We're African proper. And then crossing our legs, it's not like a strange thing. So don't cross your legs tactically. Cross your legs tactically when you're moving. Hey, man, I do it all the time in comedy shooting. I have never fell. I've never tripped over my own feet. Even if I do, hey, man, we are going to again talk about the extremes, the things that we are all scared of. Right? It's even things like tap, rack, and assess. Yeah, we drilled it in, man. We drilled it in hardcore. Every drill. But we even drilled it in when we were just learning just trigger control. And I'm like, I'm drilling this thing in my brain all the time. When I know, for instance, in competition shooting, we know the condition of our weapon. So we know the malfunction. If you know the malfunction, why are you doing 2 other extra steps instead of just racking it back onto target? Do you see what I mean? It's even other things like the calling out of certain things before you do the thing. And I'm like, but why do you have to call a command to shoot? Yes, in the form of police, maybe they might have to say things like hands up or drop your guns or whatever before they attack. But for us that are civilians, I see a gun, I don't think I'm going to be asking questions. It's going to be that situation. You're going to just hear that. That's it. So again, I keep on asking, and I'm going to I've paid for 4 more courses. I haven't paid for this one. I paid for 3 that I'm going to do. And again, it's just to get myself into this understanding that I want to be a well-rounded instructor and understand how to teach people that want to be an operator or wanting to be military or even wanting to be police. I'm qualified already, but I just want to have an extra know-how of all of these things. I mean, the things that we learned that were great in tactical terms are like brilliant. Defensive shooting, suppress fire. What else did you do? I'm trying to think. Tactics of like how to win a gun battle. Like what do you do to change the mood? If they are suppressing you, what do you then to change, to switch the situation so that you are a superior over the gunfight or over the battle or whatever? Things like that. Then I was like, now you see, now I'm learning tactics. But when it comes to really learning how to shoot, man, hey, man, I'm sorry. Shoot. While I'm learning how to aim, I must still look back. Yes, we can look for more. Nothing wrong for that. But not when I'm learning how to shoot. That thing of looking for more, yes, in a situation, it might be true. Again, extremes. Because not all of us are going to be attacked by 10 people or 3 people. Do you get what I'm saying? Extreme conversations, like how many people get attacked by like 20 people kind of thing. Yes, there might be 3, I understand. Then we got into CQB, and then CQB again, when I started to think about it, look at it, understand it, I was like, oh, this is all about rescue mission situations. Then I was like, okay, when am I going to go rescue someone? Yes, family, living on the same property in different houses. I might have to leave this place to go to that other building to go then help out the people in that building. So I might have to understand CQB. Get it? If I live in a big house with a lot of people in the house, I have to go through each room to check. Get it? I understand. I get it. But now I think those are things that are literally on the extremes. CQB. Because again, as a civilian, as you understand the levels of force, you're gonna start to understand you can't be CQBing in your own house. Unless vele you are that daring in that sense. And again, the extreme. Some of us, I'm gonna sit in one room. You come through that door, it's on. Do you see what I mean? So different tactics, different understanding for different people. And some people might even say, staying in one room, that's very defeatist. Hey man, survival, baba. Survival is key. It's not only winning the gunfight, it's also what happens after. How did you win the gunfight? And that's going to lead me to my next video. I think from now on, I'm going to try to make my videos like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes it's a little bit too long. So I'm going to leave this one here. If I am wrong after I'm doing my courses, I'm going to be the first to come and do a video to say, hey, Askies, I'm sorry. Please go do tactical and what. But again, I saw it yesterday. What am I talking about? I'll keep this one short. Yesterday, range day, probably about 30, 40 people arrived. Brilliant. I thought I was just going to arrive and shoot. And I arrived and taught a few people how to shoot. There were a lot of people that never shot a gun before. So those are the people I taught. But what I saw with people that are like 7 years, 10 years, 5 years into the game, when I spoke to them, what have you done? Hey, I've done tactical this course, tactical that course, tactical this. Everybody had 2 to 3 guns on them. Meaning the other people that didn't have guns, we had enough guns for everybody to have guns. So now this is not a budget thing anymore. This is an understanding thing anymore. This is a cool thing now. This is a priorities. Wrong. None of them could shoot. They were like doing drills of like 2 people coming to come shoot like a Texas Star. Texas Star's got 5 targets. They both had 5 rounds each. Over and over, people kept on coming. Over and over, over and over, over and over. 30 people missing targets, Baba. The whole day. Nobody cleared. Not even 1, 2 people cleared a Texas Star with 10 rounds. Tactical courses. Tactical courses. Tactical courses. That's all they kept on saying. But you cannot shoot. You don't know why you are missing. You don't know how. You don't even know how to fix it. But you're happy to shoot. Tactical courses. I'm sorry. Come to competition shooting. Go find a competition shooter guy. We will teach you how to shoot properly. These tactical things, I'm sorry. I'm saying it now. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and retract this or even do another video to say, hi, I was wrong. I've learned better about tactical and shooting. It's not the way. Practical competition shooting, the basic fundamentals of that is to learn how to shoot. Go do tactical courses in 4 years' time. Why am I saying that? You're going to come see me once anyway, which means you're going to probably see me once every year, which means you're going to go 4 courses. So you might as well only go do tactical courses after 4 years. Because you can't shoot. Wow. The things I saw yesterday.